Hello, dear children of class 8, and welcome to another online class of general knowledge. Dear children, the chapter that we are going to do today is bit of moral science bent, or what we can say inclined towards moral science. The name of the chapter is the fifth chapter from your GK book, Action, Reaction. Action, reaction. Now, dear children, when Newton, the Sir Newton, when he put forward his laws of motion, in third law of motion he stated that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. It means whatever we do, its consequences always come up. Whatever we do, whatever we are doing, its consequences always spring up, right? Same thing goes on in our life also. Whatever we are doing, whatever actions we take, whatever we do, it has consequences, it has results, right? So same way, there are some people who, in order to solve certain dilemma, in order to solve certain problem, they take the correct path, they take the virtuous path, right? They do things which are well inclined towards what we can call dharma, right? And they get what they need in a virtuous manner. But there are some people who resort to immoral means, antisocial means to get what they want. They make, most of the time they won't get it, they will land themselves in trouble only. And even if they get it, the happiness which they get from it will be momentary, short lived. So dear children, today we are going to talk about such thing only, action and reaction. Dear children, you all know about Mahabharata, right? In Mahabharata, there were two fractions of brothers, Pandavas and Kauravas, right? In order to achieve their goals, their dream of the throne of Hastinapura, the Pandavas resorted to virtuous means. Their actions were virtuous. So in the end, the result, the reaction was also fruitful and virtuous. Whereas the Kauravas, who resorted to immoral, antisocial, illegal means, you can say, to resort to get the throne, in the end, the entire clan of 100 brothers perished. So you see, every action has a reaction. You can't do something and think that there won't be a action, there won't be a consequence. Understood? So what we should always do is, whenever we have a problem as a whenever you all have a problem as your children, you should always go and talk with your parents. Don't try to resort to every mean which you see as easy or readily available. Talk with your parent, try to find out whether what you are going to do is correct or not. Most of the time, the right result only comes from talking with parents. Whenever there is a problem, sit down, talk with parents, put your points, put your requests in a most efficient and respectful manner, and they will listen, they will understand, and they will definitely help you out. After all, they are your parents, right? So here we are going to learn about same thing. You see here there is a case study given, okay? So I'll read this case study for you. Nishant's school has arranged a 3-day trip to a nearby hill station. He wants to go, but his parents are worried about his safety and refuse to send him. This is one case which happens with most of you, especially nowadays with lockdown going on, right? Most of you want to go out for walking, hiking, you want to take the bike or scooty, whatever is available, and you want to loiter out. But your parents don't allow it because they deem your safety as most important thing, right? And this is often leading to frictions and quarrels in the house. Look at the pictures. There are some ways of dealing with this conflict. Comprehend the actions taken by Nishant and fill in the blanks given below. You may use the help box. Also tick the ones you usually adopt and cross the ones you would never do. Understood? So we are going to read from the pictures what actions Nishant has taken, how Nishant is dealing with this problem, and we'll try to comprehend what he is doing. We'll write it on the board one by one. Alright, so let's see. Number one, why are you not sending me? This is one thing we often do. We want explanation from our parents. Why are you not sending me? Why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing that? This, children, is known as Arguing. 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 Arguing is never helpful. Arguing always lands someone in trouble. And if both the parties get hot headed and argue, the result will never be good. One has to cool down and listen properly. Second, I won't talk to you. This is a clear case of rejection. Or we can say what Nishant is doing is he is rejecting. This is what you all do. You all give threatening to your parents, right? You all reject your parents. I'll not talk to you. I'll not listen to you. I'll not eat the food cooked by you. Most of you do it. And what happens in the end? You talk with them. You eat their food, right? So this is one lame thing. Third one, you don't care about me. This is one thing kids often say. They try to show that their parents are not taking care of them. This is, children, a clear case of giving up. Dear children, giving up is not something one should do in life. You learn to give up once and you will be giving up again and again and again and again. And this is something you don't want to do. Understood? Because if you give up on your dreams, you lose it. Then you will become habitual to doing it and you'll never be successful in life. Understood? Don't give up, but try to put your points in a valid manner so that parents listen to you. If you don't let me go, I won't study. I won't study, I won't eat food. It's a clear case of blackmailing. It's a clear case of blackmailing, right? This is one thing most kids find very easy to pull, right? Most of the parents, they love their kids too much. Kids know this, and kids, especially your age, they know how to take undue advantage of it. I'll not eat food, I'll not study, I'll run away from the house. Saying this, the kids blackmail the parents into doing so. And here is a lesson for the parents themselves, that if you listen to every whim and whimsical of your kid, every good and bad request of your kid, if you try to fulfill it blindly just because you want to keep your kid happy, trust me, very soon your kid and you yourself will be landing in trouble. And you children also should not resort to blackmailing just because your parents listen to you, right? Fifth, I want to go and you have to let me go. I want to go and you have to let me go means there is no option. It's almost like in Hindi they say na, hamari mange puri karo. That kind of, you have to let me go. This one, children, is protesting. Protesting is a very common thing in our country. We protest over everything. Come on, after all, we won our freedom with protesting, right? But question is, will it work in front of parent? And even if it works in front of parent, is it the right thing to do? Think about it. Is it a right thing to protest in front of the parents who love you so much? Today, because of your protesting, they may listen, they may surrender. But who can give the guarantee again and again they will surrender in front of you? Next time you protest, they might resort to destroying your process through various means. They have their own means and methods which can be pretty painful for you or pretty humiliating for you. So one should not resort to protesting every now and then. Plus, if you always protest, you'll come under the category of wimpy kid. You know, one we call the crybaby. Next, I promise to study 3 hours every day after I come back from the trip. If protesting doesn't work, this is the next step, right? This is what we call as bargaining. This is what we call bargaining. Kids often resort to bargaining because bargaining for something is very easy. You simply put up a bribing and mouth-watering offer in front of your parents. Please let me do this, and after I am done with this, I will do this, I will do that, I'll study for 3 hours, I'll do all the works of my home, I will sleep early, I'll not play more video games in the mobile. This kind of offers children often throw in front of parents, right? If you really want to live up to the promise, then it can be a good thing. But if your idea is simply to trick the parent for a simple activity, just think about it. Trust children is a very fragile thing, right? Today, you can trick your parent, get something done, and when your wishes are fulfilled, you may deny doing the particular activity that you promised. But next time again some activity will be there. That time when you promise, will your parents trust you? Will they listen to you? Will they understand your dilemma? Even you know that it won't work, right? You can't fool a person twice. You can't fool a person twice. So whenever you make this kind of bargaining promises, always make sure that you live up to it. You live up to your word. You walk the talk, right? That way, not only you make something good out of yourself, you earn the trust of your parents, and next time, who knows, you may not have to give any kind of bribing offers, only because your parents will trust you to make the right decisions. Your parents will trust you with your life, and they will allow you to go anywhere, right? You don't have to bargain next time. So next time you make a promise like this, live up to it. Next one, number 7. I request you to send me because you love me. I will behave well there. This is number 7. Number 7, pressurizing. Number 7 is pressurizing, simply taking undue advantage of parents' love. I know you love me, you will let me go. I know I am your only child, so you will fulfill all my wishes. These kind of things should not be there. These are the kind of things which put a person in trouble. Let me tell you how. You are adhering to your parents' love. Plus, you are also making a promise you will behave well there. Suppose your parents let you go and you don't behave well there, or something happens, something undue happens. Then, when you come back, you know you'll have to face the music. Not only you'll have to face the music, you will also have to earn your parents' trust back, because the cord of love between you all will be broken. Your parents will not be able to trust you and love you again. Do you understand what I am saying here? So, never resort to pressurizing. And now the last one, number 8. Let's see what number 8 says. Please talk to my friend's mother. She has no problem in sending her son. This is one thing children often resort to. They see that somebody's parents are allowing their children, and what they want? They want their parents also to do the same. Your 5 fingers are not same. How do you expect 5 parents to be same? Right? Your parents are suitable for you, their parents are suitable for them. Your parents know you, your parents know your behavior. If they are not allowing you to go, there has to be a valid reason. There has to be a valid reason. So, dear children, how can you expect your mother to be, talked over by another lady, or your parents to be talked over by another parent? Don't compare your parents with other parents. That parent is allowing, why you are not allowing? Please go and talk to that parent. Please try to understand. Children resort to it. But how can you compare your parent with somebody else's parents? Somebody else's parents is not taking care of you. Your own parents are. For good or bad, they know you better than anybody else. They know your behavior, they know your nature better. So automatically, if you resort to this kind of thinking that comparing the parent, which is also called requesting, You start requesting your parents to go and talk with other parents for any thing given, then you lose the words, you're making the parents of you, importance of your parents low in front of others. You're showing up to others that my parents need to be talked by others in order to listen, right? So this is also not good in one way. So these are, children, till now we have learned seen 8 methods here. These 8 methods, out of, they are not very good. The only good thing you can do is put your request in a very virtuous manner in front of your parent, and whatever the outcome is, accept it wholeheartedly. That way you will also be happy, your parents will also be happy, and most importantly, you are showing love and respect to your parents. So dear children, those who already have your book, your homework is, you will write down this request. No need to do the drawing. You will write down this request, and you will write down the answer in the blank provided. All right, thank you very much. Stay safe.